Imagine for a second that you were an elite pedophile who was absolutely terrified about what was going to happen because the people have the upper hand. They have knowledge, they have guns, they have free speech, they have the ability to organize. You don't really control them. Oh my God, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to try to convince them that they can't do anything. And enter Andrew Tate, top goy.
If nothing happens over this Epstein stuff, you may as well give up on politics. If the fact that we now have confirmation that what the conspiracy theorists have been saying for years is true, that Pizzagate is real, and that there's no such thing as left and right, there's no such thing as a sovereign nation, there's just ultra wealthy people exploiting the poor to the point where they can get little girls and do whatever they want to them on an island, and all the evidence of it can exist, and instead of there being any repercussion at all, it's going to be discussed a little bit by a few people on Twitter.
Look at how specific that wording is. No repercussion. He's setting you up. He's saying, if nothing happens tomorrow, you have no power. It's only a few people discussing it. No, it's not. I'm not a fucking moron. What am I going to do? Take my gun and go walk down the street and shoot people? How? How would that even make sense? How would there be mass trials? These people are in power. You know what he wants to do? Like, he wants you. I swear to God, someone's paying this man to say this to demoralize people. We have the upper hand. We don't need to act. You know, like, okay, I fight. I do jiu-jitsu. I've had hundreds of competitive matches, and I've won hundreds of them. I'm very good at fighting. Andrew Tate is too. And you know what a principle of fighting is? Forcing your opponent to act. If I can force you to act, I can make you predictable and then I can win. We don't have to act right now. We have the upper hand. We can wait. We can document. We can talk. It might take us 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to figure out what to do about this. It took them quite a long time to create this whole thing, build this whole conspiracy up. And you know what? Now it's come out. So all that means to me is we went from Pizzagate being a conspiracy to being confirmed. We're winning. We're winning so hard that they need to convince us that if we can't win in the next 5 minutes, like if we, it's literally, it's like this. This is a jiu-jitsu match. We've taken our opponent down. We've pinned him. We've broken his posture. And now he's saying, if you can't submit me in the next 5 seconds, you might as well give up. Dude, I don't fucking need to submit you. I'm just going to keep my knee on your face until I figure out how to finish submitting you. But I've already got my knee on your face. I'm winning. We don't need to act now. We need to talk now. We need to document now. We need to think about what this all means because this is so big. Like, how could we even come up with a plan about what to do about this in the next year? That's crazy. Like, I couldn't even process all of this in a year. It's going to take me like a few years to process all of this, and probably everyone else too. And we're going to talk about it for a few years, all while we keep buying guns because we still have gun rights. All while we keep voting these people out of office and voting people who are actively helping us into office. All while we keep our freedom of speech and keep using it to plan and document. Like, we have so much the upper hand that it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, I literally roll with black belts and they do this to me. Like, I'll take them down, I'll pin them, and then they're like, try to finish me. Try to finish me now. No. Why? I have the upper hand. I'm just gonna wait. You've got to escape. They have to take our freedom from us so we can't get them. Because right now, it's inevitable. They need to provoke some big thing to take our freedoms away, to prevent us from getting them because it's inevitable. If we just keep talking about this, the few of us that are talking about it, which is like almost everyone, if the few of us that were talking about it, like, oh, there's people, let's just keep playing this. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. I'm glad he made this because the fact that he had to make this means that we're winning so fucking hard.
And they're going to continue doing exactly as they did before. If nothing happens over this Epstein stuff, if there's no mass raids, mass arrests, mass public trials, you may as well just give up on politics.
If you can't submit me in the next 5 seconds, you might as well give up on ever beating me. The fact that you've completely exposed everything I'm doing, you have the right to bear arms, and you can document all this with free speech and coordinate over the next 10 to 20 years because there's no real timeline. These people have had power since ancient Egypt, and if we get rid of them in the next 100 years, that's still instantaneous by historical standards.
May as well just give up. The system is so rotten, it's never going to be fixed.
Yeah, it's just never going to be fixed, guys. You'll never get any evidence on them. You'll never get. We're winning, dickwad.
Even transparency isn't fixing any of this stuff.
Yes, it is.
And the reason for it is not because the elites are actually so smart. It's not because they have all this power. It's because the crowd is apathetic. You care because you're on the internet, you're on Twitter. You might be watching this video on Instagram and you mentioned it to your friends sometimes. But by and large, nobody gives a shit.
Because it takes time for information and understanding to dissipate through a complex network. Obviously, the smart people who are paying attention will notice things first. But if we just keep on noticing and documenting, everyone will notice. You know, I have family members who I thought were going to be like anti-gun people forever. And they're big on guns now. People can wake up, you know? They can wake up. It just takes time. Have faith. Have faith. They don't want you to have faith. They want to demoralize you. Because demoralizing you is the only thing they could possibly do to not get outed. Think about it. If it takes 5 years, that's 5 years of them sweating before they die. It takes 10 years. That's 10 years of them sweating before they die. Let them sweat. We're coming.
They've got us so distracted trying to pay our own bills, arguing with each other, have a problem with our neighbor over the lawn being mowed, don't like a black guy, don't like a white guy, don't like Mexicans. They put Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. He speaks Spanish. That distracted most of you. What were you watching the Super Bowl in the fucking first place for? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, why enjoy life? Why bond with people? Why do anything? You should just be miserable and demoralized so that the pedophiles that we're on the verge of getting, like, think about this shit. This shit's been going on for thousands of years. And now, because the American Revolution gave us free speech and the right to own guns, and we already had these from God, but like, the American Revolution, they never saw that shit coming. We're coming for them so fast in historical terms, their head is spinning, and yeah, it's just so stupid. It's just so fucking stupid. Like, just comment. Let me know if you can see through this absolute bullshit, too.
The fact that they can distract people so easily, they can divide people so heavily, means that most people at home are apathetic. They don't give a shit.
Not true. It's just that IQ is not evenly distributed, so it just takes most people a lot longer to figure shit out. Wait 3 years. We just keep talking about this calmly and documenting things for 3 years. I swear to God, like, all those people you think would never care will actually care, because they'll be like, wait, it's actually real? Oh my God, we gotta do something about this. But they want you, the intelligent person who's noticed and will direct these people, to stop doing that before that happens, because they know it's inevitable.
If you walk around, I'm in New York now, you walk around New York and say, have you heard about the Epstein thing? Most people go, yeah, I heard, but they don't really care.
What does really care mean? I really care, and I don't know what to do about it, so I'm talking about it. They didn't see me coming. Like, I post, just go post. People will watch. It'll work.
Because they got to pay their bills, and they have enough problems, and they're stressed enough, and they weren't there, and it's someone else's problem.
He weaves the lies in with the truth. They're stressed enough. They have bills to pay. Yeah, that's why we got to be patient. We gotta massage this. We gotta figure this out. We gotta make many Wikipedia pages where we document all these things. Like, there's Jmail. Like, my sister's boyfriend just showed me Jmail, and I was like, this is interesting. I'm gonna look into this. We need a few decades of this. Let them stew. Let them stew. Make sure our people are in power. Let's start enacting some anti-pedophilia nepotism. Hit them with their own medicine.
They've got us so massively demoralized.
I know you're trying to, but it won't work because I'm on the other side, Andrew. I know you're trying to demoralize everyone, Mr. Tate. But you're fighting me. And that's not going to work.
To the point now that every single conspiracy theorist can be proven true, and that you can know you are paying taxes to evil billionaires.
The taxes have nothing to do with it because they get all their money from fractional reserve banking. I'm going to dismantle every single bullshit thing you say, Andrew.
Who intend on raping your daughters. And
no, they don't. I've health coached. I talk to people who are involved in sex trafficking. They're sold into slavery by their own parents. They want you to think that they're coming for your kids, but really they're buying children from truly sick people. They want you to think that you can't even protect your own kids when really you can. The last thing they want is a law-abiding citizen coming for them. It's expensive. It's expensive when people start coming for you. So they don't do that. He's lying. We've got them right where we need them. Like, I'll be really clear. I got 3 beautiful daughters. They're never going to touch my daughters, because if they did, they would have not only me, but they would have my family after them. And how many families like mine could you have after you before you fucking die or go bankrupt? Not many. If they were to touch my daughters, I would do nothing for the rest of my life other than hunt them down, nail them to crucifixes, flay their skin off, and burn them alive and film it. They're fucking terrified of people like me. They're not going to come near my family. Go have a family. Raise the next generation. Teach them the truth. Watch the pedophiles quake in their boots.
Still, no one's gonna do shit. Nothing's gonna happen.
I'm doing something. I'm posting about it all the time, and everyone's very, very interested in what I have to say. I think everyone should post about this all the time. We should all talk about it on each other's podcasts and just keep making pages about this and documenting everything and talking about it until the right move emerges. Like in jiu-jitsu, I don't chase the submission. I just improve my position until it emerges.
The system's going to keep on limping on, and you're going to pretend that this Epstein expose sticks something. Oh yeah, I'm sure Epstein was the only man who knew girls for the elites, I'm sure. Anyone who's been anywhere near the top, let me tell you, there's plenty of guys like him.
Yes, and those people want you demoralized because they're quaking in their little boots.